Hello, viewers, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And we continue to fight for change in the nation of Zimbabwe. And let us talk about this. So we have seen ZANU-PF people. They are so much concerned about Nelson Chamisa. Each and every time when they speak negative about Nelson Chamisa. You hear stories that the generals will never salute any opposition party in Zimbabwe. And these are ZANU-PF people. This is clearly against the constitution, which says whoever is saluted is a man elected by the people, not otherwise. So when you see them saying these statements, it's because they are trying to intimidate junior soldiers, junior CIOs, junior police officers, junior prison officers, junior judicial officers. Let me tell you, there's a general consensus in the organizations I have mentioned about need for change in Zimbabwe. There is agreement whatsoever, but the agreement is on lower ranks. So the echoes of change are starting right from there. They've actually realized that these young people, they are in need of change and they want change as of yesterday. So the ZANU-PF people, they will continue to run these statements as a way of trying to threaten the same people fighting for change and also those who perceive to be siding with the opposition. I want to tell you this. Nelson Chamisa is now the most loved leader within the security structures. The only people, the hard-headed people, are the corrupt, the looters, the people who have murdered. Those are the only individuals who are afraid of change. You know, let us reason logically. When we go to an election, the security forces must be ready to salute anybody who is going to emerge victorious. By virtue of being on the ballot paper, it means constitutionally that person is allowed to lead a country. He has passed each and every stage you might think of. So I find it very, very difficult to understand when they label Nelson Chamisa a puppet. How do you allow a puppet to be on the ballot paper in the first place? How do you go to an election with somebody you have said, Atonge Nyika, we are not going to allow him to Atonge Nyika, but you still go with that person to the elections? You know, let us prove that Nelson Chamisa is the most wanted. Go to Chikurubi maximum prison, I think around 2021, somewhere there, when 21 or 22, when we had by-elections there. Muchikurubi chaimo pa polling station yavo paivhotera vanhu vakasiyana-siyana, masoja, mapurisa, magadhijeri. Team Chamisa yakarova kuzvambaradza vanhu zvekuzvambaradza kuseri nekuseri. And a memo was issued the following morning. That is a very clear indication. In the past election, the results are so clear that Nelson Chamisa was winning in key strategic areas. Barak. They are aware of these things. So whatever they are doing it knowing fully well that this man is begged by the junior soldiers and the young soldiers in Zimbabwe. So let us answer a question. Who is arresting activists? Who is arresting the opposition members? Who is shooting them? There are just a few elements from within. And, you know, this is the reason why they strive on march on intimidation. Is because they don't want people to reach certain extent or certain levels. They know for sure that they no longer have support. They no longer have support. So wherever we are going, the message must reach ZANU-PF people to say, your end is nigh. Your end is coming. Right now in the SADC region, we have been surrounded by change everywhere. Everywhere you go, there is change. Everywhere you go, there is change. And you think you will be there forever. No. Why is Nelson Chamisa not in power? It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. There are certain people, certain elements which God do not want to be in existence when Nelson Chamisa gets into power. Because Nelson Chamisa should get into power to fix things, not to start fighting with people. The mandate of Nelson Chamisa is not to fight with people, it's to fix things, put things into order, fix the economy, fix everything. So when you hear them trying by all means possible to tarnish his image, saying all sorts of nonsense, just ignore them. Know one thing, that he remains the man of the moment. Look at how they are perishing. They've stopped Nelson Chamisa twice. But look at how they are perishing since 2018. Vari kudonha zviya zvekudonha zviya. And you ask questions. It's God allowing those things to happen for a reason. That is the reason why you see we will never back down when it comes to the issues of change right here in Zimbabwe. We'll continue to fight for change. We'll continue to speak against the tyranny, mismanagement, looting. We'll continue to speak against these people. Why? It's because we know for sure that definitely change is coming to the nation of Zimbabwe. It's not a matter which is going to be stopped by anybody. It's good to plan, but you have to know that it's God who approves plans. So your 2030 agenda is good for those who are destroying themselves. But for those who understand where we are going, they know that this is a dangerous path. So the most popular leader right now is Nelson Chamisa. The most loved leader right now is Nelson Chamisa. The most trusted name is Nelson Chamisa. So it's a duty. Everybody, if you are a soldier, if you're a police officer, if you're a CIO officer, you must understand this. You have a family to look after. You will die and leave your children in poverty, in hunger. Let us bring change into the nation of Zimbabwe. There must be a difference. Hazvingafanane kuti mukomana anofudza mombe nemupurisa namagistrate zvofanana. It can't. When you're a police officer and you are receiving bribes right now, just imagine if you were earning enough from your own job. Would you receive bribes if you are a straight man? No. But right now, everybody is now living through bribes, is now living through corruption or whatsoever. It's because they've destroyed the moral and social fabric of our people. So never, ever allow ZANU-PF people to lie to you that they are popular. No, they're no longer popular. Nelson Chamisa is in charge. He is taking charge. That is the reason why each and every day they sleep thinking about him. They eat thinking about him. They go to bath thinking about him. Everything they do, they have to mention Chamisa. Why? It's because they are so aware of what is coming. So, Team Zimbabwe, let us agree one thing. Nelson Chamisa is becoming popular. But let me tell you this. This is the man who is now begged by everyone in Zimbabwe, including the security structure and the majority of the judiciary. Don't mind those few judges at the top echelons who are being used, who are picked by people. You look at these cases, political cases. Vanongori majaji iwayo neiwayo anenge achingoroteta. Why? They know that the majority of the judges would disagree with them and vane sabhora musango. That is the reason why they don't want case to go into the hands of those judges. These cases, they go to the same magistrate and same prosecutors. Why? It's because they know for sure kuti umwe musi bhora rinoiswa musango. But change is coming. Change is coming. We need to fight and make sure that we bring change to the nation of Zimbabwe. Claude says, I like your messages because you are one of three who are non-tribal and your concern is the future of our nation. Yes, we need to fight tribalism at all costs because I can't hate my Ndebele brother. I can't hate my Shangani brother. I can't. We need to work together. We need to unite. You know, I don't want to see development happening in one region, or you see people spearheading development in one region. Let us identify what is it we can do in Matabeleland. For example, In Matabeleland, we can have poultry or livestock production more because of shortages of rain. Let us sponsor and make sure that the CSC hub is located in those provinces or in those regions. Support those people. Then let us make sure that they are supported by other regions because they need stock feed. So they need to be supported by other regions. We can't have a country where you only see development happening in other regions and not in other regions. That is so wrong. So, tribalism must end right in Zimbabwe. Hatred must end right in Zimbabwe. We need to agree on one thing. Each and every person deserves to be treated equally right in Zimbabwe. So, support to Nelson Chamisa is unequivocal. We continue to support Nelson Chamisa without fear, without favor. Change must come to the nation of Zimbabwe. Thank you, everyone.